Today we're baking a whole chicken, and you know it's the holiday season and we're going to want to do that. We're going to want to bake a whole chicken, and you got the chicken from the supermarket. I cleaned it nicely, wiped it off, soaked it with some salt and lemon juice, and soaked it. But you need to get inside into the cavity if you're not going to open the cavity. If you're not going to cut it open and do like a spatchcock, and you're going to bake it like this, or you're going to stuff it with anything, you need to reach into the cavity, and take some of the stuff out of there, because there is usually it's something they call the light, or some sort of there's usually some bloody stuff in here, and you need to reach in there and get it out. So let's try to do that. You just reach with your finger, and it's right in the bottom here. It's just in the bottom, just right here in the bottom, and you pull it out. See, it's in the bottom, and then you can rinse this off. Run some water through it. Just to make sure that that's all gone. Before you proceed, you can dry it. Just dry it off before you proceed to season. Place it back on our seasoning plate here. And for my seasonings here, I have some fresh green seasoning, to which I'm going to add a couple cloves of garlic and some grated onion. I'm going to add that into the fresh green seasoning. And I'm going to add some, in order to add some color to it, to the chicken, and also some flavor. We're going to rub it down. We're going to make a nice little rub here with some, and get this open, some oyster sauce, a little bit of fish sauce, and some soy sauce. And this is going to assist you in getting some color in there and some flavor. So I just make that mix. We make that mix, and also I'm going to add a little bit of hoisin sauce to that. Give it a little sweet. And this is what I'm going to rub on the outside and some on the inside of the chicken. Every meat needs a little accent, so we'll just add a little accent there. So to the green seasoning, I have added 2 teaspoons of garlic powder, 2 teaspoons of onion powder, 1 teaspoon of hot pepper flakes, a dash of accent, and I grated the garlic and the onion, and I mixed it all in here. So this is what I'm going to be seasoning the bird with. So I'll go on the inside, just to make sure that the inside gets a lot, you know, gets its portion of seasoning. Then I usually would run my finger up against the skin here, just to make a space, and then I put some in here under the skin. Just rub that under the skin and push it as far as you can go, and smooth that out under the skin. You push it in as far as you can go. Coming down to the thighs. on the side of the breast, right down to this in the thighs right here. Let's get it all in there under the breast. How about the back? Just run your finger under the skin right there. Just take your finger and just tuck it in there. Tuck the seasoning in there and just rub it in here. Under the wing and everything. Okay. Now, we'll just rub this sauce. Just pour the sauce on it. I'll just leave it here and let it marinate for maybe about 30 minutes or so. And I've taken the chicken out of the refrigerator. It was marinating for about 30 minutes or so, and we'll just uncover this. And I have a pan that's ready. I have my pan here that's ready. I sprayed it with some non-stick spray. I'm going to use this round pan. I'll be back. I have it all set. And we're going to put it in the oven. The oven is set to roast for 325, and we'll leave it in there for an hour at least, so that we'll leave it in there for an hour, and then we'll check it. And at some point I may want to cover it, so with some foil. But let's see, let's give it 45 minutes to an hour first, open, and let it roast. I'll be back. So now we have been in the oven for 45 minutes, and this is my result. I'm going to now cover with some foil, and so I can get it nice and steamy inside, and it will cook. Then I'll open it again and just let it finish roasting for the last 10 minutes. So I'll cover it now and leave it for about 20 minutes, and then I'll be back. After an hour and a half, we have a perfectly roasted chicken, and it's reading 173. 165 is your done temperature. 164, 165, and the juices are running clear. So your chicken is done. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy the holidays.